Welcome to Livestream Gaming and welcome to part 1 of my Resident Evil 2 playthrough. This is the original, one of my first, possibly my very first game that I owned for PSOne. It brought back a lot of memories. So like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy,
Raccoon City.
and please tell your friends.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation into the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
This brings back a lot of memories. This game is 24 years old, if I remember correctly. So the graphics are definitely a product of their time. It was cutting edge back in the day. It was, and for me, it was probably the best looking game I'd ever played at the time. Because prior to this, all I had was what was available on the demo CD that came with the PSOne. That was just a compilation demo disc that had Tekken 2 and Twisted Metal and a couple other games on it. I can't even remember what was on that demo CD now, but that's all I had for a while.
What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a green hit.
So, correction,
Wait, don't
22
shoot.
years old, came out in 1998. And
We can't stay out.
they just
Head
did
to
the
the police station.
remaster
It'll be a lot safer.
last year. And there's a lot of charm in the original, and that's why I decided to put this one first. I'm not sure if I will do a video series of the remake. One of the things people
What's going on?
complaining
I arrived in
about
town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
was the
Radio's
length
out.
of those
You're a
two
cop,
Resident Evil
right?
remakes,
Yeah, first
particularly
day on the job. Great.
the
huh?
Resident Evil
Hey,
3
Leon,
Nemesis
nice to
remake.
meet you.
Mine's Claire.
But really
Claire
and truly,
Redfield.
these games
I came to find my brother Chris.
aren't that long if you know what you're doing. And well, it can't please everybody, but I enjoy the originals and I enjoy the remakes as well.
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
start off. Oh gosh, no, I haven't played this game in probably more than 15 years. I think PS2 came out in 2001, so I'm sure I haven't played this game since at least that time. So that's at least 19 years. So yeah, I kind of got into the controls pretty easily, but definitely
Freeze!
I had some teething problems getting back
Who are
into
you?
it.
What are you doing here? Hold your fire! I'm a human! Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies. But you should be safe inside here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
I don't think you will, because this poor guy, I guess he was watching the wrong thing. Poor guy. Yeah, definitely wasn't keeping as close an eye on things as he should have. And one thing I definitely realized replaying Resident Evil 2 is that it's a lot more generous with ammunition. Not to say that but I definitely did a lot more shooting in this one than in part 1. There's less option to evade enemies in this one, and basically you just have to mow them down. And that's something that people who criticize the later entries need to keep in mind. So, like I said, really there's a lot of situations in Resident Evil 2 that you just have to shoot. And sometimes it's the fixed camera angles that will get you. Enemies like to lurk around right at the edge of the screen where you can't see them. And basically, if you walk forward, they're just waiting to grab onto you. So, a lot of times you just have to point and shoot and see if you hit anything before you transition your screen, because yeah, they're definitely a lot more generous with the ammunition, and I think it was necessary. Very, very nice shot. And yeah, this game was very, very well done. As old as it might be, it had a lot of unique moments, a lot of charm. It did a lot of things first. And Resident Evil as a series has always been like that. It was always on the cutting edge, and it did a lot of things first. And being in this room, this reception area, coming into this police station, I spent so much time playing this game, and the playthrough itself wasn't actually very difficult because I remember so many of the little secrets, so many places where ammunition is hidden out of sight. I remember how to manipulate, the whole key system and where to find certain things, and it kind of surprising because it says that the human mind is an incredible piece of equipment, because the fact that I could remember so many things after 19 years. Wow. I was surprised. This was really fun to play though, because it's like revisiting seeing an old friend or something. It's just so much nostalgia.
Oh, man.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But
Just go.
fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
I was like, nope, not doing it. When you have a room, full of enemies like that, no, I'm not going through that. Please don't mind the little hiccups here and there. That's just limitations of running very also. No, I was really taxing my brain at this point to, because I could have almost remembered it. I knew it was a 1126 1136. I knew there was some kind of pattern like that with respect to numbers. It was just on the edge of my memory. Yeah, I was close though. Eventually I'll find the clue to unlock it, but again, it was just nice, seeing how the mind works. I was almost there. So at this point, what was taking place, I was actually trying to find the control options because there's a way to do auto aim, and I did this entire playthrough in one sitting, and I really wanted to try and put the auto aim on without having to restart the game and go to the options on the title screen, which I think might be the only way to actually do it. So I decided to play through the game with the default controls where you have to manually aim, um, just because I wanted to do it in one sitting, and I was trying the different menu options in game to see if I could do it, but at least I was able to figure out how to do it. So that's all that was taking place at that point. So at this point I had intentions of shooting my way through, but then I saw one head too many, and I decided, you know what, I am gonna get out of there because I just didn't have the ammo. And there it is, the combination for the lock. 2236. I was close. I was very close. Nope. I don't think I want to go that way. But really and truly, we don't have any choice. So I'm gonna have to pass that way more sooner than later. So I'm walking very tentatively in this area because I know who's waiting for me. And I know I am very underpowered. You know, all I have is that pistol. And here's your friend and mine. The liquor. So for those who don't know, they're actually blind and they hunt using sound. So the trick is not to move. But I mean, at some point you have to move. But that's why I just paused there for a bit. I was just testing that, and sooner or later you're gonna have to do something. Now this is a good example of video game logic. In a disaster, scattering the ammunition, I mean, it gives everybody a lessened chance of survival by doing that. But what can you say? Plot devices. Now, I thought for sure there was some ammunition hidden behind this podium. I can't recall if maybe that's the case with Claire's playthrough, or maybe Claire B playthrough, something. But I just had it in my mind that there was some ammunition hidden behind it. And that was an interesting thing to note about this game. You had two discs, one for Leon and one for Claire, but when you finish the game with either character, say Leon A playthrough, then when you play the next time you could play with Claire B playthrough, and you would see certain different events and so on. And the same was true when you switch characters. If you played through with Claire the first time, so that's Claire A. When you played the next playthrough, which would be Leon B, you would see things from a slightly different perspective. So really and truly, this game had 4 playthroughs, and there were differences among them all. So it was worth playing the game at least 4 times to see everything. And there were certain choices you would make that would carry over to the B playthrough of the other character. There's even a room that you can unlock, and I believe it had some special weapons or something like that in it. But that was a nice little touch to increase the replayability of the game. And again, one of those things that Resident Evil did first, and it was ahead of the curve. These guys always like to hang out right off screen. I mean, so I remember their tricks. That's one thing for sure. So at this point, where I close the half an hour point, I would conclude part 1 of my playthrough of Resident Evil 2. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been Lightstream Gaming. Please don't forget, like, share, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to improve the channel. So thanks again, and I will see you next time.